Welcome to the Eat, Slay, Live, Daily Grow with myself, Todd Locks, the People's Champ. I'm sorry, Don Brown couldn't be here today. He's had a hair extension appointment. So I got a text the other day from one of my former athletes. Abby was a beast of a softball player. She is currently in chiropractor school. Here's her. She played softball for Eastern Illinois, the University of Indiana, as well as she started out her high school career was at Roxana. Holds a ton of records there. I think home run leader and things like that. Abby was a beast in the gym, but one of the sweetest, smartest girls that you find outside the gym. So she sent me a text today. Sorry, Abby, I think she's 22, 23 right now in chiropractor school. She sent me this text while she's away at chiropractor school. Said, Todd, joined a boxing class today, and the instructor said, whoever taught me how to throw a punch did a great job. Just wanted to thank you for teaching 15-year-old Abby. Hope you're doing well. So that was a great text message to receive as she's at chiropractor school and going to boxing class. That takes me to a quote. I love it. It's called "Civilize the mind, savage the body." Civilize the mind, savage the body. Meaning, read, be intellectual, get all the knowledge and the things that you can, but also make yourself into the best physical shape you can. Make yourself into a weapon. I always say, make yourself harder to kill. So today, I'm just going to kind of go over how to throw a punch. Now, I know some of you watching is like, I'm never going to get in a fight. I'm not trying to get in a fight. I'm not a fighter, nothing like that. I love this quote here. It says, pray for peace, prepare for war. Pray for peace, prepare for war. And there's nothing wrong with being prepared. No, you never want to get into a fight. You're not trying to get in a fight. You're not starting a fight. That's extremely douchey. But if one should ever occur, if you have to protect yourself or, God forbid, your family, you at least know how to maybe throw a punch. Okay. Now, I've told you before, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, not a math major, and I'm not a boxing coach. I mean, I know some basics and how to throw punches, and that's just all I'm going to show you here today is just some very, very super simple basics on this. First thing you want to do is, so if you're, try to get this camera right. This is my first time doing this kind of on location. So your fighting stance, so to speak, would be have your, if you're right-handed, your left leg would be out front, okay? Right foot will be back. You want your knees bent. You want to be in a nice athletic stance. If you're not athletic, pretend like you are, okay? So nice athletic, you want that good balance, okay? And you take your left hand, if you're right-handed, you take your left hand, it's out in front, it's right under your eye, right here next to your face, okay? We want to protect as much of our face as we can, but also to be able to see. Right hand is back, it's under the right eye. Our elbows are nice and tight. We want to be a small target. We want to keep our chin down, okay? The chin, that's what they call the button. If you have your chin up here like this, it's the button. Boom, press that button, you're out, okay? So that's your stance. Nice and athletic, nice and tight, okay? Now, to throw the first punch we're going to show, let me show you something also. Now, they say these, you can see free hugs. They say if you hit with these two fingers, you hurt your target. If you hit with these two fingers, you hurt yourself, meaning don't hit with those, you'll break your knuckles. This is where you want to hit with these first two knuckles, okay? The HU on hugs and the double E on the free, okay? So we're nice and tight. Now, our jab, or our number one, we throw that by just turning it, snapping it over, boom, just kind of, you see what I'm doing with my weight? I'm not taking a giant step, just boom, I'm shifting my weight forward and I'm snapping it, okay? The MMA fighter, professional fighter, Clay French, who was down at the other gym, he always told me that he was taught that it's like snapping a towel, pop, just snap a towel. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to rear back, okay? That makes you slower, that makes the person can, boom. As you're rearing back, they're just going to snap one right out just quick. Okay, so the jab, boom, just pop it out. They're shifting the weight forward, put a little weight forward so you can get a little power behind it. The power doesn't come from wearing back. It comes from pushing off with your body, using your hips. The jab, distance, it makes it where someone can't get close to you. okay? Say they're trying to you're not going to knock someone out with your jab. You're just keeping away, and you're setting them up for your knockout punch. Now, that's your cross, okay? That's your dominant hand. We have it back here. Again, it's tight, right under the eyes. We push off. You can see this. I push off, kind of raise the heel of my back foot, push off, boom, turn it over, boom, boom. You don't have to say boom, but it seems to really help. Push it off, snap it, and it's right back. When I feel like there's a string attached, boom, pulling it right back, snap, and right back. Okay, again, don't rear back, okay? You rear back, I'm gonna pop that quick jab, okay? You're more about accuracy than you are about power. The power comes from the legs and the hips, but accuracy is what you want, okay? So that's your cross, that's your knockout. You set them up with the jab, you keep them away from you with the jab, and boom, you hit them with that cross, okay? One other punch I'm gonna show is the hook. What's the hook gonna be? I think that's a Nelly song. So the hook also comes from the left hand, okay, your front hand. It's just, boom, it's right here, okay? Boom, keeping it hooked, okay? I'm not doing this, okay? I'm not way out here with my arm extended. It's just, boom, a hook right there, boom. And what I'm doing is I'm putting my weight, you can see my feet down here. But when I throw that hook, boom, I'm spinning on it, turning that knee in, and I'm spinning, twisting my foot, okay? Act like when you're twisting that foot, act like you're squishing a bug. Or if you're from Wood River, act like you're putting out a cigarette. Sorry, my Wood River people. Okay, so we got your hook, boom, right there. You're looking for their button on that. Okay, so it's jab, cross, hook. Now you notice that I do that, my body sort of mechanically shifts. Okay, my body mechanically shifts, and every time I do it, everything's tight. It's right back. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom. Again, the booms really help. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Now, you watch a lot of videos online, you see these big guys who look like they're tough, and they come out and they're swinging like this. What is it, World Star? It's like they're all doing this. You know, if that ever happens to you, you get into a situation like that, you just cover up. First of all, those guys have about 13 seconds worth of cardio in them. So you cover up, they're just doing this, and then you pop that jab right here in the nose. You hit them right in the nose, it busts the nose. The nose starts bleeding, the eyes start watering, they can't breathe, they can't see, you walk away, no damage done, okay? So now a lot of people, again, saying, I'm not gonna get in a fight. Well, let me tell you this, boxing, hitting a heavy bag, like we see here at Pride, hitting a heavy bag or shadow boxing, great exercise. Functional because you never know what kind of situation you're gonna get in, but also just good exercise. Shadow boxing, I throw about 622 punches a day. So just shadow boxing, it's a great, we use it in my classes, my women's weightlifting groups, and it's like when Abby was here, say we're gonna have an upper body day, we might start with bench press, we'll do shadow boxing just to warm up. Again, teaching them how to throw a punch, but getting the upper body warmed up. Let me show a few things about hitting a heavy bag, okay? These are some of the big mistakes we see a lot. People don't know that come down to Pride. You got your Billy Brawlers, Billy Badass. They're not really hitting the bag. They're sort of just and pushing it. The bag is flying all over the place, and they think they're like really doing something. The bag's flying way out, but they're not really. They're standing too close to the bag. Okay, you want to stand so when you hit it, your arm is extended. Snap, snap, snap. Okay. Again, you see the Sally Patty picture, who are doing this, right? It's just nice and tight, boom, boom, boom. You know, again, I have people watching this, like, I'm not going to get a fight, I don't need to know that, you know, things like that. And you have people who say, oh, you know, I got a gun, oh, I got a knife, I got a weapon, oh, da, da, da. You know, remember the old saying by Mike Tyson, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So that's kind of the little boxing. Let's say, again, I'm not a boxing coach, but work on that. And a great thing to do is do it in front. You'll see a lot of boxers, they do it in front of a mirror. And why is that? Because when they do it in front of a mirror, you can see your exact form. You can see if you throw the jab and you drop your right hand, you can see that in the mirror. It's just right here. Okay? Boom. boom, boom. Again, the booms help. Anyway, thanks for listening today. Thanks for growing with us. Also, we really like to thank our sponsor, as always, Atomic Pinball. Go see them down in Wood River. Awesome games on the Metallica game, AC/DC game, Stranger Things, The Simpsons. You name a game, a pinball game, and they have it. So anyway, again, thank you for listening. Work on that. If you have any questions, let me know. Jab, cross, hook, right there, nice and tight. Have a great day.